Good evening from Washington. It's Friday, April 5th, and I'm John Walsh. People ask me all the time, how can anyone hurt a child? I can't answer that question, but I'll tell you this. Tonight we're going to speak up once again for the children and try to bring justice for those battered and defenseless kids. We begin with the story of Henrietta Marie Ganote. She told police that at 17, a violent home was all she'd ever known. So a violent home is what she created for her baby daughter. What you're about to hear are the actual words Marie Ganote used when investigators asked her what really happened to her baby Jessie.
You understand we are recording this. Okay, this is Merle Hessler with the Sheriff's Department, and Don Wilkins is present. Could you give us your name, please?
Henrietta Marie Ganote.
Marie, we've read you your rights. Do you understand why we're asking you these questions?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'd like to run over some things. Have you ever hit Jessie before today?
No. Not unless she bit me. Pulled the kid's hair or something.
Okay, let's go back to the time that you told us about the baby's leg. About Jessie's leg getting broken. Do you want to tell us how that happened?
Well, I don't know how it happened. I was holding her down, you know, holding her hands down.
What were you trying to do?
Put an ice pack on her eyes. Her eyes were swollen, all black and blue from when she fell and hurt herself, falling in the wading pool.
Did she struggle?
She kept trying to pull away.
When did you know that you broke her leg?
I didn't know I broke her leg. I knew it was hurt later.
Did you hear a crack or anything at all when you were holding her down?
No.
Did she cry?
No.
Was she afraid to cry?
No.
Dr. Tate, please.
Her leg's broken.
Dr. Tate, please.
It looks like at some point her arm was fractured. Nobody said the bone healed by itself.
You saw all the bruises. How could anybody hurt this baby? The one black eye happened recently, but the other one happened a while ago.
No, I'll file a report.
What were you thinking when you hit her?
My father. He hit me.
Your father? Did you think you were hitting your father when you hit Jessie?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever burn her with cigarettes?
No.
That was done by someone else?
Right.
Well, what a pretty little girl. I understand you hurt your leg.
Yeah, she stumbled on the stairs.
How'd she get those bruises on her face? And it looks as if she had a black eye.
Oh, she fell down, bumped herself on the table. She's just a real clumsy baby.
Okay. Now, tell us about yesterday afternoon.
Well, she was pulling tapes and getting into things. Pulling cotton out of her cast.
That's when you got very angry at her, isn't that right?
I didn't get very angry at her.
How did you react?
Got mad at her. Told her no. But she kept going back. Her cast. So I whipped her.
How'd she fall?
fell when I ripped those empty tapes away from her.
Where did she fall?
She fell right in front of the couch.
Well, then what'd you do?
I picked her up, loved her, said I was sorry.
Well, what else did you say? Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried.
Why'd you cry?
Because I thought I hurt her. And I knew it was okay because if I hit her hard, my knuckle would be broke or bruised.
Look at those bruises below her ribs.
Did you ever see such a tiny cast? How do you think she broke her leg?
Unit 27 coming back in. And you hit her with more than one hand.
No, just one.
And you hit her 4 times before she tried to crawl off the couch.
About 4 times.
And then you went to bed.
Yeah.
You didn't hit her at all after that?
No, sir, I didn't. Can we stop talking about this now? It's making me sick.